Do you know that Gardner Minshew has not won consecutive starts, or the team for which he was playing has not won consecutive games in 4 years?
What? Whoa.
Now, he went a couple of years without starting.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes
But
sense.
a team with Gardner Minshew at quarterback has not won consecutive games since week 7 of 8 of 2019 when he was a Jacksonville Jaguar. That does not bode well for the Colts in Germany, if you think that means anything, as they play as they play Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots.
Wow.
I keep going back to Bernard Reimann. I think it's great that there's a kid from Austria starting in this game.
Right.
That's just me.
You know you know who should flip the coin for that game?
Who's that?
Oleg.
Oleg the bike tour guy from Berlin.
He should come out and make the official coin flip.
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. So there's your fun fact on the early game. We just had Geno Stone on Browns and the Ravens. Huge game with AFC North and overall AFC playoff implications. If the playoffs were to start today, we'd be surprised. And the Browns would be the 6th seed. The Ravens, as it stands, would be the 2 seed. I think Baltimore could be the best team in football, and they're facing a Browns team that not only lost Jack Conklin in September, they've dealt with that. DeJuan Jones playing well. Now DeJuan Jones out at right tackle, and Jed Wills is out at least a month at left tackle. So the Browns have, I don't know, hands up in the air playing left and right tackle against the Ravens. That's bad. But here's your fun fact about this one. This will be the very first time that Odell Beckham Jr. will be on an NFL field facing a former team. You read that, you go, that doesn't make sense. Well, when he was with the Browns, they never faced the Giants. They did play the Jets at the Meadowlands. He had he got tackled on the one. It should have been a touchdown. I don't think they should have overturned it, but regardless. So he played against the Jets there, but not against the Giants. When he was with the Rams, it was a short stint. He didn't play against neither the Browns nor the Giants, and then he was out of football for like a year and a half. And when the Browns and Ravens played back in September, he was hurt. So this is the very first time in Odell Beckham Jr.'s career that he is facing a former team. Also, here's a bad one for the Browns. They're averaging 10 points per game defensively allowed at home. That's really good. On the road, 29.3.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that's really bad. Okay. Bengals and Texans. T. Higgins is out. Already ruled out. Sam Hubbard is out.
Yep.
Ruled out today by Zach Taylor. Jamar Chase, iffy. We're told it's wait and see. Do you know that this is C.J. Stroud's very first NFL game played in the state of Ohio? Yeah, probably. It makes sense. They haven't played on the road at Cleveland yet this year. But did you know that he is the lowest interception percentage by any rookie, minimum 200 attempts, in the history of the National Football League? You probably did. That one's not that big of a deal because we've been saying it over and over and over and over again. Here's a fun one from Green Bay and Pittsburgh. And all you people that are Steeler fans that you're, still fed up with Matt Canada. So do you know what touchdown percentage is? This isn't like DVOA or EPA. It's not some random next-gen thing. Touchdown percentage, real easy. Number of overall attempts, passing attempts, and the number of touchdowns in those attempts. Right?
Easy.
Not something
Easy
you
stat.
generally look
Yeah.
at. But Kenny Pickett now has 619 career attempts. So using 600 career attempts as a bar and going for 104 years of the NFL, Kenny Pickett has the second lowest touchdown percentage of all time. All the times. All the games. Kenny Pickett has thrown 13 touchdowns in his 619 career attempts, a touchdown percentage of 2.1.
Jeez.
The lowest ever is a gentleman named Gary Huff, who played for the Bears and Bucks in the 70s. His touchdown percentage, again, using 600 as the floor, is 2.0. So Kenny Pickett is right there for the lowest percentage of touchdowns and overall pass attempts in the history of the game.
Gary Huff, 7-21 as a starter, 16 touchdowns out of 788 attempts.
Not good. Yet the Steelers are winning. They're 5-3. They've been outgained in every game.
Tomlin.
And I'll tell you right now, they are going to beat the Green Bay Packers.
We're not going to apologize for winning.
You shouldn't. Should not apologize for winning. The Green Bay Packers, Mike Tomlin, will be a pebble in your shoe this week.
It's going to be Kenny Pickett's 13th career win then, if that happens.
Yep.
Same number of touchdowns.
If quarterback wins are a thing, and a thing for you. The most interesting game of the week, hands down. I know what my answer is. What's yours?
Most interesting game of the weekend?
Hands down.
49ers Jaguars.
Absolutely. Because, like the Niners in Jacksonville,
maybe going for their fourth straight loss.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel like if you told me, the Niners are on the road in Spain this week, it would seem more likely than them playing in Jacksonville, right? It seems like such an odd and awkward, and we never see this kind of matchup. But the Niners are coming off a bye. They're 5-3. The Jaguars are coming off a bye as well. They are 6-2. The Jaguars have the longest active winning streak in the NFL. A lot of people don't know that. And it's a winning streak off a bye at that. So they're 5 in a row, and they're coming off a bye. Did you know that the Jaguars lead the NFL in takeaways? You probably didn't. And that's from a zone team. 18 takeaways for the Jacksonville Jaguars. And also, Christian McCaffrey has a chance to score a touchdown in his 18th consecutive game. And if he does that, he will stand alone the longest such streak in NFL history. And forget about scrimmage touchdowns and total touchdowns. The NFL stat world has forced upon us the concept of scrimmage touchdowns, as if they need to be set aside from punt and kick return touchdowns, which are such an oddity these days anyway.
Right.
And they give you phrasing like, he is the leader in scrimmage touchdowns. Who has ever said that in a bar? Has anyone ever walked in going, hey, man, how many scrimmage touchdowns does Christian McCaffrey have this year? No one's ever said that. Has anyone ever said that?
Maybe one person,
Huh?
Maybe one person, but I'm certainly not friends with him.
I do appreciate, they have to give us these parameters, right? Like you want to distinguish between numbers. You might want to follow up. But it's one of those things like signal caller. Who's ever walked into a bar? Hey, Chris.
Hey, Andrew.
You think the Patriots can finally find a signal caller next year?
I hope so.
Yeah. If only they could find somebody to call signals. That would change everything.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.